What's up, guys? I'm your host, Cody Brockway, and you are back here for another episode of Brockway's Vinyl Bites, baby. Woohoo! Today, what we're going to talk about is something that we haven't done here for quite a while anyway on the channel. We've got, I've got some new vinyl and some new CDs in my collection, and I want to talk about them with you. So this is today's vinyl and CD haul right here on Brockway's Vinyl Bites. We're going to start off with the CDs. We're going to open them up, talk about them a little bit, and then we'll move on to the vinyl. I think you guys are going to like what we got in store here today, so stay tuned. To start off the CD portion of today, we're going to talk about the one and only Bruford. Yes, I just got this on CD. This is the one-of-a-kind album. You got Jeff Berlin, Alan Holdsworth, Dave Stewart, and Bill Bruford in the lineup for this one. Of course, you got the remastered CD, and it comes with a DVD as well, containing the 2017 surround sound mix of the album. Just great stuff. Open it up, have a look. Great photos of the band. Love the action shot of Bruford, the king himself. And speaking of Bruford, we got Gradually Going Tornado and the Bruford tapes. This one does not have a DVD, but it does have both of those releases included in it. And it has the bonus track Monocles, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the remaster of both those albums, Gradually Going Tornado and the Bruford tapes. You got Dave Stewart, Bill Bruford, Jeff Berlin, and John Clark in the fold in the lineup this time around. And once again, more awesome photos. Great stuff. Love Bruford. Next up, we got Trapeze. This is the early phase of Trapeze. This includes the first three albums and some cool live stuff. Of course, this circles in on the Glenn Hughes era of the band. So the first disc is the first Trapeze album, just called Trapeze. That was actually produced by John Lodge of the Moody Blues. Next up is the Medusa album, and You Are the Music, We're Just the Band. That would be the final album that Glenn would do with the band before he would go and join Deep Purple in the mid-70s. You got some cool live stuff on here. You got the double disc Live in Dallas and Welcome to the Real World Live as well. Check it out. Let's open this up a little bit. Cool booklet here. Lots of cool writing and pictures and stuff inside. Yeah, these guys were awesome. And they were good. They were good after Glenn Hughes left the band too. Here's what the CDs look like. The CD packages, I should say. Pretty sweet. Pretty freaking cool, man. Just close this back up. We're going to move on to UFO. This is the 3 CD deluxe edition of Phenomenon. Now, this came out in 2019, but the album does have a birthday this year. That's right, it turns 50 years old this year, man. Oh, if you can believe that. This is the first one to feature Mr. Michael Schenker on guitar. I love this record. So this is the 3-disc edition, so you got the remastered studio album on disc 1, then on disc 2 you got some cool other studio stuff like demos and instrumental takes and non-album singles and B-side things and this and that. Pretty cool. And on the 3rd disc, you got them live at the Electric Ballroom in Atlanta in November of 1974. So that's coming up 50 years on that, too. Unbelievable, man. Michael Schenker showed up to tell them who was boss on this record. And, man, he lets you know. What a great player that guy is. My God. Rock bottom. Rock bottom. Great stuff. And we got T-Rex. This is the deluxe version of his Tanks album that came out in 1973. Of course, this has the alternate takes on the 2nd disc, and it has the EP, which has Children of the Revolution, Jitterbug Love, Sunken Rags, Solid Gold, Easy Action, and so on and so forth. Pretty cool. Nice booklet inside here with some of the lyrics and such, and other cool info. Pretty sweet. This is disc 1 over here. Come on out. There we go. Disc 1, you can see. Mark Bolan for the win, man. What a legend that guy was, and we miss him every day. This is a really cool package. I like this. I like the way they did this one. 2nd disc is in here. Now we move on to the vinyl portion of things. So, Frank Zappa fans, this is all for you guys. This is the 50th anniversary brown marbled reissue of the classic Wazoo period. Of course, this is the Grand Wazoo, featuring the original tip-on jacket with all analog mastering done by the great Bernie Grundman in 2022. So yeah, we'll open this up. We'll take the We'll take the plastic off. Oh, they like to make these hard to do, don't they? Yes, here we go. So this is the nice shiny edition of the Grand Wazoo. Nice gatefold. Beautiful. Beautifully done. My God. And let's look at the colored vinyl edition. Or the covered vinyl edition. Colored vinyl. I can't speak today. Yes, as promised on brown vinyl. Pretty cool. The Grand Wazoo. And there's a cool picture that comes inside on this piece of cardboard here. Of course, it's a remake of the album cover. Looks beautiful, my gosh. Great art. Great art. So that is the vinyl reissue of the Grand Wazoo, people. Here's the whole gatefold. There's me in 50 years. Okay, and next up, a similar thing. We've got this wonderful album. This is not a gatefold, so I just opened it at the side. Once again, it's the 50th anniversary of the classic Wazoo period 1972 release. This is Waka Jawaka. I love this album. This is like jazz galore. I think this album's great. Side 1 in its entirety is Big Swifty, but of course you have some vocals on side 2, because Big Swifty is a whole 17.5-minute instrumental. You got some cool vocals on Your Mouth. It just might be a one-shot deal, and it ends with Waka Jawaka. Ainsley Dunbar does the drum duties on this whole album, and it's very good. He's awesome. He'd later go on to be in Journey and those bands and such at the time. He was actually the original drummer for Journey. He came from Frank Zappa and did some stuff with Bowie, then went into Journey. And as soon as Journey started becoming too commercial for him, he was like, nope, that's it. But yeah. He left the band, but his work with Frank and the early 70s Mothers albums as well is just great. Yeah, cool picture of Frank in there. And here is the colored vinyl. Pretty cool. Love Waka Jawaka, man. Great stuff. Great stuff. And next up, we've got the Record Store Day release that came out earlier this year, a little while ago. This is Zappa for President. I just got my hands on a copy of this. Pretty cool. I don't think it's colored, but we'll open it up and have a look anyway. Yes, this is. I got this on CD as well. A long time ago. Yeah, awesome. So this is a collection of his more political moments in his music. There's quite a few of those. Frank Zappa for president. If he was still alive, I'd absolutely vote him in. Even though we don't have a president here in Canada. Oh, this is colored vinyl. Oh, it's really nice too. My gosh. My gosh. And this is just like a etching of Frank on the back here of the side 4. So 3 solid sides of music and some great art on side 4. This is how you do an etching, folks. Great stuff. Great stuff. On this album, you've got Overture to Uncle Sam, Brown Shoes Don't Make It remixed, Amnerica, the vocal version, If I Was President, When the Lie Is So Big, Medieval Ensemble, and America the Beautiful. I can't wait to spin this one. What do we got in here? Oh, a nice poster inside. Nice picture of Frank on the dollar bill. That is incredible. Love it. Oh, man. This dude was, he was happening, man. Frank Zappa. What a legend. We got the vinyl reissue of 200 Motels. This is the 50th anniversary vinyl edition. The 1971 soundtrack album featuring all original packaging, including the booklet and poster, with a brand new remaster by legend Bernie Grunman. This is pressed on 180-gram red vinyl, so we're going to open it up and have a look. Super cool, super cool. Okay. Nice gatefold, the way it came out in the early 70s there. Pretty cool. Nice poster, like they promised on the hype sticker. Let's open the poster up here. I love it. You know, I don't typically hang up these types of posters that come in the vinyl and albums. I typically keep them all inside the packaging of the record and stuff just to keep them in good shape. But you know what? This one is so nice, I might have to reconsider. I might have to just hang this up on a wall somewhere because that was nice. And let's look at one of the LPs, shall we? Oh, there's another poster in here. Oh, it's not a poster; it's the big booklet, as promised. Pretty cool. Ringo Starr's actually in this movie, if you remember that. And here's the 180 gram vinyl they promised. Of course, there's two of these, but I'm just going to show you the one. Awesome. Love it. And this is, yeah, even on the back of the booklet it has this little certificate thing. Pretty cool. Frank Zappa, what a genius he was, man. And last but not least, we got him in Munich, 1980. Live at Olympia Hall in Germany, July 3rd, 1980. Great stuff. Let's open it up and have a look. This is a nice big one. Okay. So this is the nice, beautiful vinyl edition of Munich, 1980. Pretty cool. We've got Frank Zappa, Ike Willis, Ray White, Tommy Mars, Arthur Barrow, and Dave Lodgman on drums. And yeah, this was a pretty different lineup for Frank, but still great. Anything Frank did was awesome, and all of his bands were always fantastic. Pretty cool. Let's open it up. Let's pull out some vinyl here, see what we're working with. This one is just standard black vinyl, but that's okay. That is okay. Lots of cool songs on here. You got Cosmic Debris, You Didn't Try to Call Me, I Ain't Got No Heart, Dancing Fool, Bobby Brown Goes Down, that's my theme song. Chunga's Revenge, Keep It Greasy So It'll Go Down Easy, City of Tiny Lights, Pound for a Brown. Yeah, you got a lot of cool material there to work with. Anyway, love Frank Zappa, love T-Rex, UFO, Trapeze, Bill Bruford, all the stuff we mentioned here for you today. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked what you saw here today. There's plenty more cool content coming all the dang time. Of course, stay tuned for every Saturday. We have a live stream that happens every Saturday at 12 noon Eastern. Of course, that's 9 a.m. on the Pacific. And if you're somewhere in Europe, I think that's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Be well, my friends, and don't forget to rock on!